Okay, number 97. The use of drills in the classroom is rooted on Thorndike's law of, I've already mentioned this a while ago, Thorndike's law of learning, the laws of learning, law of readiness, law of effect, and law of exercise. Saan dito yung drills? Is it belongingness, readiness, exercise, or effect? Okay, what's the correct answer? All right, of course, the correct answer would be the law of exercise. That's correct. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better you get at a certain thing or at a certain object. Okay, next one, number 98, last three. In writing a performance objective, which word is not acceptable? Saan dito yung hindi acceptable? When you are making your learning objectives, when you are having your practice teaching and you were made to make your lesson plan, saan dito yung hindi ina-accept ng iyong practice teaching supervisor? Okay, saan? Is it understand, manipulate, evaluate, or name? Saan yung hindi ginagamit whenever we make or we write our lesson objectives? Hindi siya ginagamit because it is very difficult to gauge it. It is very difficult to measure it. Okay, so which verb is not used in making your objective? Okay, is it understand, manipulate, evaluate, or name? Okay, many of you are answering B and D. The correct answer here is letter A, understand. Hindi po siya ginagamit whenever we make our lesson objectives. If you make a lesson plan and you have, for example, sa lesson plan nyo, at the end of the session, 75% of the students should be able to understand the laws of learning according to Thorndike. Hindi po siya po pwede. Iko-cross out po yan ng inyong supervisor, ng inyong assistant principal, because understanding is very difficult to measure. Okay? So hindi po ginagamit yung understand when you make a lesson plan. Pwede pong manipulate, evaluate, name, identify, compare, contrast, all the other verbs that you can use. Okay, so letter A is the correct answer. Now we go to number 99. The strongest disadvantage of the alternate response type of test is letter A, demand for critical thinking. Letter B, absence of analysis. Letter C, encouragement of rote memory. Letter D, high possibility of guessing. Okay, what do you think is the strongest disadvantage of the alternate response type of test? Wala po tayong F. Okay, Sir Nestor, letter D is the answer. High possibility of guessing. There's B, there's A. Now, one type, isang halimbawa po ng alternate response type of test natin is the true or false type of test. Okay, so if you're thinking of your true-false type of test, ano yung strongest disadvantage nito? Ano yung pinaka-disadvantage of the use of the true-false type of test? Your answer should be letter D. Tama po kayo, high possibility of guessing. So hindi na mag-iisip yung bata, no? Mag-i-guess na lang siya kasi 50-50 naman eh. It's either true or false. So hindi na siya mag-iisip, true or false na lang. Choose na lang siya between true or false. That's your alternate response type of test.